Yes. Yes. Do-overs tomorrow.
Do-overs tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
So 800 years ago, there lived a man named Genghis Khan. He was a great king and a warrior. And he led his armies through Persia and Asia and conquered many lands. Before all this, he had to learn a lesson. So one day, when he was hunting with his friends, and he took his hawks and his dogs, but there was a drought in the land. And so they found no game, but they did have fun. And on the way home, Genghis Khan took a different route from his friends. He took a path that led him between two mountains where he knew a stream was. But since there was a drought in the land, he couldn't find any of the streams he knew about. And finally, he searched and he searched because he was absolutely terribly thirsty. And so he found the stream, and it was drip, 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 extremely slowly. And so he took his silver cup, and he had his hawk with him too. And so he filled the cup up, and got it ready, and he was about to drink it when suddenly his hawk flew by and knocked it out of his hands. And he was really puzzled. He's like, why is my bird doing this? And so he filled it halfway next time, because he couldn't wait as long as he had before. And so he was bringing it to his lips the second time, and the hawk flew by again and knocked it out of his hands and flew all over the ground. And the ground soaked right up because it was a drought. And so the third time, he just waited for a couple of mouthfuls because he was extremely thirsty. It's like running a mile and running another mile and still no water. It's crazy. And then, so what happened? He was bringing it to his lips for the third time, and the hawk knocked it to the ground again. And this time the king grew very angry, and he drew his sword, and he waited, and he filled his cup with water, full of water. And this time, he was waiting for the bird. And so when the bird flew by, the fourth time, to knock the cup from his hands, he cut it. And the bird, it fell to the ground, bleeding and dying. But the cup flew up in the air to the top of the spring. And the king had to climb to go reach it. And when he got to the top, he found this great pool of water, nice and clean and crystal clear. But there was a poisonous snake lying in it, dead, spreading its poison throughout the water. And then he remembered the bird, the hawk. He killed it when it saved his life. And raced down, and he lifted the hawk up, and he talked to it, even though it was dead. It's like, dear friend, you saved me, and I repaid you with my anger by killing you. And so he learned his lesson, to never do anything in anger. And he went on to conquer Persia and Asia, and become known throughout history as a man who could stand beside Alexander the Great. He's a great king.